Hi Gemini, welcome. So Gemini, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Gemini, when I was meditating on the collective energy, preparing for your reading, I got one lyric to a song and he says, "I'm back like I never left." And it is a song by Macklemore. I'm not entirely sure the full title of that song, but if you know it, please put it into the comments section below. And you know, now that I think about it, is Macklemore a Gemini? I'm not really sure. Maybe he's somewhere around Gemini, Cancer. Anyways, I'm back like I never left. So maybe some of you are like feeling back in the swing of things, back to yourself. Maybe you're actually returning to somewhere, a place or a person, or someone could be returning to you. But you know, take it as it resonates. There seems to be something coming full circle here in the environment, Gemini. Because I keep hearing a return. So there's something about a return here. Okay, so take it or leave it. And then the other images I got was the iris and the pupil. Something about the eyes, okay, or eyelids, or the iris or pupil being highlighted for whatever reason. So that may mean something to some of you. Take it if it does, leave it if it doesn't. All right, so let's see what the cards are. You've got the 10th house here of reputation. So this is about your career, responsibilities, your achievements, kind of going towards your purpose in general, okay? And it's really interesting to me that it has the word fame on it, as I got that message about Macklemore. Some of you could be connecting with a Capricorn, by the way, as this is Capricorn energy. But whatever you have going on, Gemini, there seems to be some opportunity here to, okay, I was getting to expose yourself, to gain some exposure, okay, to get yourself out there. They're giving me the word exposure, so something about that coming through. Okay, so there's something here about like you getting out there or some sort of exposure helping you along your journey when it comes to like your achievements or your competencies or something around the financial or career structure, okay? So I don't know if you've ever looked into like networking or exposing yourself to just different ideas, different cultures, maybe a different field of study. It could be any of the above, but I feel like they're wanting, the encouragement here, Gemini, is to allow yourself to branch out where you need to branch out, to pull on the fact that you're a Gemini, and so you are naturally a chameleon, okay, and can adapt easily to any environment. Also tend to be good with communication or something around that, Gemini, being useful to you during this time frame. There might also be an opportunity here to get some attention, get some notoriety. You know, you might be getting attention in the workspace or in the relationship space. But let's go further and see. Let's go into the headspace for Gemini. That's some cards. Flip. So you have the Nine of Voices, the card of awakening, the Muse of inspiration, the Hierophant, the Page of Voices. Oh, I got way more cards than I bargained for here. The Four of inspiration and Six of materials. All right, so hold on, let me move this. So yeah, Gemini, wow. Why are you stressing? I heard, why are you stressing, boo? Which is funny because y'all know my nickname growing up was Boo. If you follow me on Facebook, you already knew that, but why are you stressing? There's some sort of spiritual awakening coming through here for you, Gemini. And it's like a different side of yourself. This is like the two sides to the twins, right? The dark and the light. I feel like There's some sort of awakening coming through here and another part of yourself being revealed to you. It's almost like you're learning something new about yourself during this time frame. And it's about like adaptability, all right? And your ability to be the chameleon of the zodiac, to adapt to any sort of change that's coming through. I feel like there is support around you, Gemini. So like minds coming together, you might be attracting people that are on your wavelength or that understand you or that can be supportive to you during this time frame. And this is like getting into that good feeling space, you know, knowing that you're being supported by the universe, knowing that good things are coming through for you, because I do feel like there's this generous energy wanting to come through. Like whatever you give your time and energy to during this time frame, I feel like it will be fruitful for you. You know, so say you're like wanting to launch something in your life or go towards a certain goal that you have. I feel like you'll make good progress during the month of August and during Leo season, where yeah, you'll have evidence of it by the end of this time frame, okay? So let's see what else for my Geminis. For my Geminis. Okay, I have a message coming through. I was going to suppress it, but I can't. Some of y'all have neglected your health or paying attention to your health for too long, because maybe there was other things going on or there was some distractions going on, and for some reason there's a message coming through about like taking and I'm not saying like this is anything major. I just feel like not allowing yourself maybe to rest when you're actually tired, right? Like pushing yourself to do stuff when you don't feel like doing it. Mentally exhausting yourself, not giving your brain a break. I'm not talking about your diet. I'm not talking about exercise, none of that. Because energy flow has nothing to do with the actions that you're taking, okay? And everything to do with the way that you're thinking and handling things emotionally. Although, don't get me wrong, you know, having a good, you know, exercise routine or paying attention to your diet certainly helps you, but true physical health and well-being comes from your mind. Your mind is always telling your body how it feels about itself. So there's something here about taking better care of resting your mind, because when you're getting fatigued or your mind feels stressed, some of you go into this space where you're like negatively thinking about your body. And okay, so I was going to narrow it down and they said don't. You get what I mean. Like when you're feeling exhausted, maybe during the time, maybe because your mind is exhausted, sorry, can't get this through, you start to have concern or worry over the body. Like you start to have negative thinking over the body or something along that lines. And really what the message is, Gemini, is if you would just allow yourself to go to sleep when you need to, or meditate when you start to feel that tension, you know, and redirect your thought, your body would benefit. In fact, you would see changes in your body much faster by paying attention to the direction of your thought than any type of exercise or food change you could make. So I'm sorry, I don't usually do like health readings, but that came through. So, okay, so Knight of Inspiration, 7 of Inspiration, what else? Yeah, some of you are pushing yourself too hard, or I'm hearing pushing past the limits, okay, which isn't altogether a bad thing to motivate and push yourself or want to be better. But the thing is it would be so much easier if you just come to understand that there's nothing wrong with you the way that you are now. You know, and actually improvement comes in a lot easier when you relax and know that who you are, how you look, what makes you up right now currently in this energy is perfect and divine already. Right? And so like sometimes I feel like when people do self-improvements, it can be a negative thing if the focus is on what's wrong with me now that I want to improve. Because anytime you think of the wrongness of something, you work against yourself via law of attraction. So if you're doing self-improvement, I would approach it from the thought space of, I'm doing really good where I'm at right now, I'm loving my life, and it's only getting better from here. But I would not shame myself if I was you, Gemini. I would not push myself in that way. I would lovingly love myself into a healthier being. I hope this is helpful to you, but that's what's coming through. So yeah, they're saying it's not so much about the action journey here as it is about the mental journey, you know. So there seems to be this upkick in energy though. So some inspiration coming through here as long as you don't block it with your own negative thinking. Now, some of y'all need to be a bit easier on yourself, Gemini. I feel like some of y'all have a tendency to get all in your head, okay, and start downplaying yourself, and that is not useful to you because Spirit doesn't see you as less than, it sees you as perfect and divine, and it wants you to see yourself that way as well. So I feel like there might be a moment here or during August where you let yourself kind of get sucked into that negative emotion, and they're not wanting you to dwell there too long. And yes, I'm sorry, I also got the word kickback. I don't know why. Kick back and relax, I don't know. Kickbacks. Why am I so hungry all of a sudden? Whew. Maybe because we're sitting here talking about health and well-being, and all of a sudden my belly is rumbling. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. All right, so let's see what else for Gemini. 5 of materials, the Ace of materials, the 10. Woo! Yes. Let's get one more. There's the 3 of voices, the 4 of voices. Wow, Gemini, sometimes those voices in your head are your enemy, not your friend. You know what I mean? That's the other side of you. That's the twins. Some of you, that little voice in your head, you need to tell it to be quiet, okay? Because I feel like it is serving as a hindrance to you sometimes, okay? This beating up on yourself, or this being hard on yourself, okay? Or pushing yourself beyond what you're maybe ready for, or pushing yourself too far, okay? So they're saying kick back, relax a little bit. There's, like I said, some sort of awakening going on spiritually, or an awakening happening on an energetic level that you're being supported in. So why stress the details is what I'm hearing, okay? Some of you need to get out more, especially if you've been isolating yourself, Gemini, or, you know, not allowing yourself to communicate. Some of you have trouble asking for help, okay? And the message here is that it's okay to I heard it's okay to not know what to do all of the time. There might also be, you know, a sense of like not knowing how to utilize your time, or boredom being a factor here. And that's why I think they're encouraging you to open your mind up to learn something new during this time frame. And it could be as small as like reading a new book or trying a new idea that you have, but it could be as big as, you know, going back to study, school, job, networking, things of that nature. But they're not wanting you to isolate during Leo season, Gemini. They're wanting you to take advantage of whatever opportunities are coming through, because like there's this supportive vibe here. There seems to be this network showing up for you, a network of people that you may or may not even know about that are here wanting to ground and support you, but you can't access that while you're in the Three of Voices. See, this person is self-isolating. They're hiding their pain. You might be hiding your pain, Gemini, but they're wanting you to, let me get the right words, please. They're wanting you to relinquish the idea that nobody would understand you. Or that emotional pain is somehow bad or wrong. Because I keep hearing holding back tears over the words you said, which is the song July by Noah Cyrus, and that came up in the Cancerian reading as well. If you're on the cusp of Cancer or dealing with one, check out that reading as well. It could be that someone has said something or says something during the month of August that hurts your feelings, and that's maybe why you're kind of in your emotions like this. And I feel like some of you, if that's the case, it's like instead of feeling the emotion, you just keep trying to push past it or keep yourself busy doing something else, or you're exhausting yourself somehow, as opposed to just allowing yourself to feel it and release it, you know. And then I also got nothing's gone wrong here, okay? So if you feel like there's some sort of wrongness that happens or has happened, the encouragement is that there's nothing that's gone wrong, right? Everything is lining up for you, Gemini. There's some sort of spiritual awakening going on. Now, spiritual awakenings, and I've been through my own, can be tough. They don't always feel easy. It requires you to really take a look at yourself and to really practice your thoughts and assuming well-intentioned, assuming positive outcomes. And that's not always easy to do because we're taught at an early age to doubt ourselves, that we are somehow unworthy or wrong. And just that's the biggest lie that was ever given to the human race, is that you're not enough when you were born enough, and you will perish enough. And in the eyes of Source, you are always enough. Wow. All right, so let me see what the guidance is for you, Gemini, via the law of attraction. It says the heart, oh my gosh, I could not make this up. Oh my God, Tarot. It says the harder I push against it, the more I attract it. When you find some unwanted thing and you want to shout no at it, shout briefly, but then turn your attention to what you do want. Any attention to anything is practicing the vibration, and that vibration will bring it to you. So remember I was saying, like, if you're doing self-improvement, to not give focus to what you want to push against, what you want to change, what you don't like, because you actually perpetuate that more. So for instance, and this is just a for instance, if you were trying to lose weight and you're doing exercise and diet and all of this, but in your mind, you are hating the weight that you're currently at, you will not be able to change the weight, or it'll be a very slow going process. Why is that? It's because your thoughts are contradicting your desire. You got to find a way to get into alignment and really be okay and love yourself as you are right now, and then expect improvement. If you could change your thought process around that, and it doesn't have to be weight, that was just an example. This works with anything. If you could change your thought process around it, you'll notice measurable results faster. This says, I'm life everlasting. I'm an eternal being. This says you cannot die, you are everlasting life. In grace, you may choose to relax and allow a gentle transition back into non-physical, but you are indeed eternal. So this is saying relax a little bit, Gemini. You got time. In fact, you got all the time in the world. In fact, time doesn't even exist, right? So just take it 1 second at a time and relax a little bit. All right, so let's see what the spiritual guidance is then. It says have fun as I say relax. It says, when was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance, did something silly, something unlike you? It's overdue. Let go of your analytical mind and give yourself permission to have fun. Now that's some guidance I could go with, you know what I mean? All right, so zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. Let me see what I have out. I've got Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini energy, Pisces, Aries. Those are and I felt Cancerian energy. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and events over there. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Gemini. And until next time, my friends, namaste.